Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Star Ocean 2. Last time we finished up all of the battle arena stuff that we wanted to do, though I did forget to show off Bowman's new weapon that we got for him, so I'll have to do that when we move back over to the other path. This time we're going to be on Reyna's path. Now, depending on which one spawned... this one spawned. Awesome. Now, this one is done on both paths, and some sources say that you can't do this after you've completed the mine cavern. I've always done it after there, and I've never had a problem, so I don't see what they're talking about, but either way. What's going on? You're alive. That's great news. But you're the one who challenged them and somehow survived. She was the captain or whatever when we went into Fiennel the first time, if you've forgotten. Well, you did save yourself, and in doing so, you saved everybody else because you bought time for us to escape, so I'm not sure what exactly you're getting at. The last job that I must perform before my life runs out. So we have to fight a friend? Kind of an odd line to say, considering I don't think she ever wanted to fight her to begin with. The scene plays out almost exactly the same on Claude's path, if not exactly the same, just slightly different dialogue. Feel everything with your mind's eye. Well, this is turning into a bad comic book plot. And that was a strange scene. Come on, Reyna, where's your cure spells? Be nice if the game would give me a little bit of music. There we go. That's not the music I was expecting, but okay, sure. You'll be resting here. Sure thing, buddy. Anyway, once we've done this, we go in, we talk to her, and we get a silver cross and a Slayer's ring. The silver cross doesn't matter, but the Slayer's ring does. Anyway, so let's go down here. Now we need to leave, because I believe the other scene that I was trying to get is also in the battle arena. Or two of them are, actually. What's wrong, Reyna? It's nothing. Okay, so the Slayer's ring, now that our party has reformed. Let's take a quick look at that. It's probably at the bottom. There it is. Magical ring gives the wearer speed of a flash and increases attack chances by 2. So basically, every time you do a normal attack, say it does 5,000 damage, it will then do an additional 2,500 damage and then another 1,250 damage. And those will just appear underneath the original attack. This works really well paired with something like Claude's Eternal Sphere, which shoots out stars. Basically, at that point, all you have to do is use, say, a Berserk Ring with it, and then don't even bother with techs anymore or killer moves. Just use normal attacks over and over again. It will shoot out so many additional hits that you'll just do a lot of damage. And in addition to that, it has a high chance of stunning the enemy. This doesn't really matter or make a difference early on in the game, but later in the game, it does, like post-game dungeons and such. So I'm going to have to use some of my skill points before I fill up too many of them. I'll do that off screen, and yeah. But anyway, let's see if we can go find some more cutscenes or private actions to do around here. I know there are 2 more I'd like to do on Reyna's path. And they should be up here. There are no people here. There we go. Oh, Celine. Hello. Too busy. Why? Okay, she's got fans. Oh, that's funny. Poor Celine, she's being tracked down by everybody. Well, you're best off to follow. This, I think, lowers some ratings or something like that. I believe she's over here somewhere. I could have swore she was right there, but I'm going to go double check where she actually is, because I remember there's a scene that plays out around here. But anyway, I'm going to go look for her, and I will see you in a moment. Yeah, the game's tricky like that. I remembered something about having to go the other way. But yeah, we watched Celine run behind us. Guess where she is? She's in here somehow. Don't ask me how anyone figured this out. But this is a rather interesting cutscene. Or little private action. I always found this one very amusing. You'll be noticed. Okay. Why is everybody after you? Yeah, what's going on? Celine. The medicine. What medicine? Took some and now you can see. What kind of medicine did you make? Increases the physical attractiveness of the person by many times. She used makeup, basically. Magical makeup. It's an aphrodisiac. Might have been a little too strong. Seems just getting close, it seems to affect not only persons of the opposite sex, but the same sex, too. What do you mean might have been a little too strong? We can't just stroll out there. Who knows what could happen. But hey, Reyna. Oh, she's getting red. I've been thinking so much about you lately. Yeah, they they play that one up for lots of comedy. It's a funny cutscene. Hmm? What? Looks like the medicine wore off. But what happened in the meantime? I was about to be attacked by Reyna. Sure, attacked. We'll call it that. Anyway, that's a rather funny little private action. I will go outside and I'll meet you back in. Okay. This one requires friendship points in order to get, so I'm hoping... Oh, no. I'm hoping that they're high enough already. They're not. Okay. I gotta go remember how to manipulate their emotional levels for this. Okay, before that, let's try this. I know there can be a private action here. Okay, so there is one here. So maybe this one spawned instead. Beryl. I gotta get a soundbite from Tell Your Iris. Beryl! 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 He's obsessed with barrels. For no reason. He just is. Wonder what's wrong with Ashton. Many, many things. No? Oh, it's gonna make me do the whole thing again? Oh, come on. Yeah, he's got this strange obsession with barrels, never explained, no idea. Okay, I'll try doing it one more time. If not, I will show you the manipulation method there. Okay, so we're back. Let's see here. We want to go into items, item creation. Now, in order to do this, we need to manipulate the emotional levels of specific characters. In this case, Ashton... Oh, not publishing. Yeah, publishing. There we go. So we need to manipulate the publishing or the emotional levels of Ashton and Pressus in order to get things the way we want them to. And to do that, we need either 1 or 2 books. Mr. No is one of them. The other one that we can make use of is hopefully this one. Or not. Let's try that again. Fast forward. No, not DS. Fine, okay. That's the one we're looking for. And now... Nope. Is it up here? Nope. Now that we have those, let's put them to good use. If I can find them. So what these do is they'll set the friendship levels of anyone you use it on to 8, which is what we need. So we're going to go use one on Pressus, and then we use Pressus and use it on Ashton, which should set their things all right so that we can do what we need to do. Fast forward. And now they should be all ready to do what I want them to do when I go through here. Now, this is the only time I'm going to specifically go out to manipulate things because it affects battle. And if their friendship points are at 8 or above towards each other, I guess they weren't in this file, then you need to do this in order to get them all lined up. It's not particularly difficult, and it doesn't add 8, it just sets it to the value of 8. So I guess you could set everyone to a value of 8 if you really wanted to, but whatever, I don't know. I'm not going to be playing with them beyond this.
Sword dance.
You do realize you just hit her with that, right? One more time. I'm tired. One more time.
Sword dance.
Okay, then. Oh, she got a light bulb. She found an idea. I pretty much got it. What? What are you doing, Pressus? Learning? What's that? Just wait a second. Oh, where are you going? Random sound effects from the game. Okay. What are you up to there, Pressus? My debut. Okay, then. What is Bobot doing? Oh, yes. Pressus learned the killer move, Holograph. In, I think the Japanese version, you get an item called Holo Projector or something like that. But basically what this does is it teaches her a new killer move. My face doesn't look like that. This is true. I got a new killer move. Yes, you did. And that's one of her better ones. In fact, I'll probably end up using that on her. Not that we'll see much more of the party on Reyna's side here, but I will be going through the final dungeon with the party. I'm not sure how much of that I will be showing on screen, but we'll show some of it maybe. Make the battles slightly more interesting. Of course we're going to win. We couldn't possibly lose. It's a JRPG. But yeah, if you check her things, I'll take Mole off now. And basically, what this does is it does sword dance, but it's weaker. So it's all right. She has to project an image of Ashton in order to do it. It's kind of weird. I'm not a big fan of Pressus's killer moves, especially compared to, you know, her contemporary, her alternate, Bowman. Bowmans are much easier to use, much faster to act. That's, I think, Pressus's biggest downfall is her killer moves take a little too long to activate. She has some other ones if you're going into post-game stuff as well, but anyway, that's pretty much all we need to do on that side. I will see you for, I believe, one more private action on Claude's side, and then we can move on. Okay, we're back. Now that we've done the Cooking Master challenge, there should be a private action we can view with Leon. I already did the one with Mariana off screen, since we've already seen that. But we need to talk to Leon. What do you want to talk about? You can talk to me about anything. Are you now? Sounds about right. Oh, jeez. Who are you in love with? Sure, I won't tell anyone except for anyone who watches this video. Have I ever lied to you? Not that he's found out anyway. Whoa! Oh, okay, so he's in love with all the women in my party. Gotcha! Oh, that's hilarious. Go talk to them and have them come here so you can talk to them one-on-one. Only bring one at a time. No two-timing here, you understand? So who are you going to bring along? Okay. We'll meet at the Cooking Master area. It's not popular at all, so when there's no tournament. And he's gone. That was quick. So I'm supposed to bring someone to meet with him. I believe Pressis is in here, and that's the only one I'm particularly interested in. Okay, maybe she's not. Are they already over there or something? I don't know. I've never actually done this private action before. I know... Oop, no. I know Celine's normally up here. Oh, so Celine's there. So where is Pressis then? There's Chisato. I'm gonna go find Pressis. Give me a moment. Okay, I've been everywhere and I can't find Pressis. I don't know why. Maybe I'm supposed to talk to one of them first. If I can't find anything, if I can't find, I guess I can't find Pressis, so I'm just gonna grab Celine then, because, yeah, that's kind of dumb. I don't know where Pressis went to. So let's take Celine there instead. Sure, why not? Has something to do with Leon. Hear it from Leon himself. I guess the private action from Raina's Path is seeping over here. Everyone's in love with Celine. Oh. It's all the same. I'm sorry. I'll be waiting. Of course, on Raina's Path, she's not waiting for him. She's waiting, or I guess the other guy was waiting. She can be nice, too. Oh, yep, she is. Oh well. I was hoping to find Pressis. I don't know where she disappeared to. I was in every room in the entire area. I couldn't find her. She's normally supposed to be in here. Yeah, but I don't... Oh, I don't have Pressis. That's why. Too many parties. My brain not working. Okay, then. Now, let's head over to El Aqua there and at least get things set in motion so that we can move on to the final dungeon in the next episode. Alright, so let's turn the ship around. This one, there it is. This is El Aqua. At different points in time, you can do a private action here. I don't even know if you get anything good for doing so, because there's no real reason to come here. Not until at this point in the game. He's waiting for us. Okay then. So let's go in. There's reception, general's office. There's lots of places around here. It's over here. Oh, there's the mayor. Yeah, I think we're all pretty good. Yeah, they're all set. It's not a point of no return, don't worry about it. There is no point of no return. Not in terms of being able to, you know, leave the final dungeon or anything like that, so. Already beaten 3 of them. Yep, we're pretty badass. And we beat one of them. Was Shin one of them? I don't know if he was or not. But anyway, there's 7 left. Apparently he wasn't. Of course they were. Would be pointless to send out the strong ones first. Don't make us worry. Oh yeah, I meant to show off Bowman's weapon. I haven't done that yet. Oh well. We'll get a chance before the end. Yeah, we'll kick some ass, don't you worry. Please relax on your last night. Yeah, kind of, they're sending us on what they expect, I'm guessing, would be a suicide mission, but... Oh, I forgot this scene's longer than I was expecting it. Oh well. We'll go a little long on this episode, that's fine. No big deal. Now, this is an indicator scene. In my test run on Reyna's Path, Claude didn't show up. Ashton did. So depending on what your relationship status is with different characters, I think that's who's supposed to show up here. But this is an indication that I have the pairing that I want for the ending, which is, I'm not going out of my way to get, but this is kind of the plan, is to get the Reyna and Claude ending. And the only reason I really care is just because it gives a better kind of end to the storyline, at least in my opinion. I haven't seen all the endings, so I don't know what they're all about, but some of them are funny from what I've seen. Some of them are, you know, make sense how the things would end and stuff like that. Thank you for what? But you've healed us plenty. I think that's the reason we're all here at this point. Well, at least until I got Opera and Healing Star, but... They've been great to support each other. You did most of it. Which was most of the first half of the game, because you had no idea where you were or where you were going. Oh? What question could that possibly be? We have to both live through this. And return to Expel, which is currently not there. And we get a nice little romantic moment there. Isn't it cute? We're praying for your success. Alrighty, then let's head on over. What is this? The Crest of Enchantment. Okay, I don't know why it's glowing, or how a crest glows, but especially, what is it, written on something? They're not very clear. I went back and I looked at the footage. I didn't see any crest behind them other than what may have been a Japanese character on the door behind them. I don't know if that character means Annihilation. It might, but yeah, that was the only real crest or of anything that I really saw behind them. And are somehow able to invoke Crest of Annihilation. This crest, place the crest upon that other crest, and it will rewrite the original crest and change its meaning. So it'll fix it, or something. They had spoken about that in those books in the library. Redirect the object of the crest and avert the collapse of the universe. Sweet! Indeed, that is so. Yeah, probably. Seems you're up and about, though. At least, even though you should be resting, at least you're in good enough shape to actually get up. That's good. Then all of energy needs energy resources can be brought to bear to move the Planet Expel from its past into this time-space continuum. So yeah, they plan on moving Expel from the past, presumably shortly before it blew up, to the present in this timeline. Very much multiverse theory-esque. Oh, of course, some minor problems like time. That's not a minor problem. That's a major problem. Anyway, soon as the energy field dissipates, we'll head for Fianel. After that, we must pray for good luck. Alright, we'll meet later. And with that, we head over. Tell me when you want to return. And yes, you can return at any point in time. Doesn't really matter. Whenever you want. But that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time, we'll move on to Fianel, the final dungeon in the game. Well, the main game, anyway. And yeah, we will finish up all things, go straight through to the final boss, and then once we've completed that, we'll go back and we'll do all of the bonus dungeon, and there really isn't a whole lot more. There's a little bit of item creation to be done right before we go into the bonus dungeon, but that's about it. So anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, I decided to tag this on to the end of the episode for a couple reasons. One, because it's a completely different scene. On Rainan's Path, Pressus showed up. Last time, Ashton showed up. I have no idea why. I think it has something to do with the emotion friendship point setting books or something like that. But anyway, it's a completely different scene, so it'd be nice to show this one off too. And I also forgot to show off Bowman's weapon, so we'll do that as well. This makes this episode way longer than I wanted it to be, but no biggie. I guess not. Let's fight as hard as we can. If you worry too much, you'll get wrinkles. Oh, yeah, probably. Anyway, let's take a look at Bowman's weapon, and then we'll call her an episode. Okay, so Bowman's weapon that I missed out on looking at a couple of different times. The Flare Burst. Most powerful weapon he gets in the game, but it's fire elemental. So I'm going to stick with the Moonfist. It's got additional hit percentage anyway. It's not much weaker, so I much prefer it as his final weapon, at least for now. Anyway, like I said, that's all for this one. See you next time.